Welcome to Elevate Summary. Today we're exploring The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, a book that breaks down how our behavior, emotions, and mindset are key to financial success. It's not about perfect formulas, it's about making smart, consistent choices, embracing patience, and understanding the role of luck and risk. Tune in as we dive into the top lessons that can completely transform your approach to money management. Let's elevate together. Chapter 1. Behavior over Brilliance. The first chapter sets the foundation. Success with money is more about behavior than brilliance. Housel argues that how you act, your habits, discipline, and decision-making process plays a far greater role in financial success than mere intelligence or technical knowledge. Key lessons. Consistency is key. The best strategies fail when emotions take over. Even a brilliant investment plan will falter if you panic during a downturn or chase the latest trend. It's not about having all the answers. It's about sticking to a plan. Long-term vision. Instead of trying to beat the market with frequent impulsive decisions, focus on a disciplined, long-term approach. Small, regular actions build momentum and lead to sustainable results. Actionable insight. Develop a routine that reinforces positive financial behaviors. For example, automate your savings and investments. By removing the need for constant decision-making, you can guard against the emotional pitfalls that often derail success. This chapter reminds us that true financial wisdom isn't found in complex formulas, but in simple, steadfast behaviors. Embrace routines that work and remain patient even when market volatility tempts you to deviate. Chapter 2. Wealth is what you don't see. In Chapter 2, Housel challenges our perception of wealth. He reminds us that visible signs, luxury cars, extravagant homes, expensive watches, are often poor indicators of true financial health. Real wealth is the money that you save and invest. It's the cushion that you build over time, hidden away from public view. Key lessons. Invisible wealth. The richest people rarely flaunt their wealth because much of it is hidden in bank accounts, investments, and other assets that generate income quietly. Delayed gratification. By resisting the urge to spend lavishly, you create a reserve that offers both security and future opportunity. Actionable insight. Focus on increasing your net worth by tracking your savings and investments rather than your spending on status symbols. Adopt a mindset that values long-term stability over short-term satisfaction. This chapter teaches us that real wealth is measured by your financial freedom and security, not by what others see. In prioritizing savings over conspicuous consumption, you build a strong, silent foundation for future growth. Chapter 3. Luck and Risk, the Uncontrollable Elements. Housel makes it clear that luck and risk are inseparable from every financial journey. Success in money is not entirely under our control. Sometimes a fortunate break or an unforeseen downturn can dramatically change outcomes. Key lessons. Humility in success. Recognize that part of your achievements might be due to luck rather than pure skill. This understanding helps keep you grounded. Risk management. Every decision carries risk. By acknowledging that risk is inevitable, you can design strategies that account for uncertainties. Actionable insight. Diversify your investments and build a financial buffer to protect against unexpected events. Maintain a healthy skepticism about sure things, and always consider the potential downside of every decision. This chapter encourages you to embrace the unpredictable. Instead of viewing risk as a personal failure, see it as a natural part of life's financial adventure, one that, when managed wisely, can lead to both growth and resilience. Chapter 4: The Power of Compounding. Perhaps one of the most celebrated principles in finance is the power of compounding. In Chapter 4, Housel illustrates how small incremental gains, when left to accumulate over time, can result in exponential growth. Key lessons. Start early. Time is the greatest ally of compounding. The earlier you begin investing, the more dramatic the growth will be. Patience pays off. Compounding is a slow process. It requires discipline and a willingness to let your money work quietly over long periods. Consistency. Over perfection, even modest contributions made consistently can lead to significant wealth if left undisturbed. Actionable insight. Set up automatic contributions to your retirement or investment accounts. Even if you start small, the compound effect will multiply your savings over the decades. This chapter serves as a powerful reminder that money grows best when given time. With a commitment to steady progress, the magic, significant wealth if left undisturbed. Actionable insight. Set up automatic contributions to your retirement or investment accounts. Even if you start small, the compound effect will multiply your savings over the decades. This chapter serves as a powerful reminder that money grows best when given time. With a commitment to steady progress, the magic of compounding transforms modest investments into a robust financial future. Chapter 5: Time is your most valuable asset. Housel emphasizes that time is the single most critical factor in wealth creation. In Chapter 5, we learn that the duration of your investments is more important than the exact rate of return. Key lessons. Time in the market. Markets are unpredictable in the short term, but over the long haul, they tend to deliver growth. The passage of time smooths out volatility. Patience over perfection. Even if your investments experience short-term downturns, giving them time to recover is crucial. Future value. Consider every financial decision in the context of its long-term impact on your life. Actionable insight. Adopt a long-term mindset for all your investments and avoid the temptation to make impulsive decisions based on daily market fluctuations. View your financial journey as a marathon, not a sprint. This chapter underscores the irreplaceable value of time. By understanding that every moment counts, you can cultivate habits that allow your money and your efforts to grow continuously. Chapter 6: Saving equals freedom. In Chapter 6, Housel reframes the act of saving not merely as a financial habit, but as a pathway to freedom. Saving money isn't about denying yourself pleasures, it's about empowering yourself with choices. Key lessons. Financial independence. A robust savings habit gives you the freedom to make choices that align with your values, whether it's leaving a job, pursuing a passion, or weathering emergencies. Options over obligations. The more you save, the more options you have. Savings provide a safety net that allows you to take risks without jeopardizing your future. Mindset shift. View saving as a positive habit that enhances your life rather than a sacrifice of today for tomorrow. Actionable insight. Redefine your relationship with money by setting clear savings goals. Use budgeting tools to prioritize savings as a non-negotiable expense, thereby turning it into an investment in your freedom. This chapter reminds you that every dollar saved is a step toward personal liberation. Embracing saving as a tool for freedom enables you to design a life that is rich in possibilities and less constrained by financial worries. Chapter 7: Managing Expectations and Embracing Uncertainty. Chapter 7 explores the importance of managing expectations in a world full of unpredictability. Financial outcomes are rarely guaranteed, and rigidity in planning can lead to disappointment. Key lessons. Flexibility. Instead of clinging to a rigid plan, be prepared to adapt. Life is full of unexpected events, and your financial strategy should be resilient enough to handle change. Safety margins. Always build in a cushion, a buffer for unexpected expenses or downturns. This approach minimizes stress and prepares you for the unforeseen. Realistic goals. Accept that you cannot predict everything. Instead of obsessing over perfection, focus on setting realistic, flexible goals. Actionable insight. Incorporate a safety net into your financial planning. Whether it's an emergency fund or insurance, ensure you're prepared for life's surprises while still striving for long-term objectives. This chapter teaches that uncertainty isn't a sign of failure, but a natural part of life. By managing expectations and remaining flexible, you can maintain control over your financial destiny, even in turbulent times. Chapter 8. Personal Money Stories. Shape Your Decisions. Our individual money stories, formed by our upbringing, culture, and personal experiences, greatly influence our financial behavior. In Chapter 8, Finacial stresses the importance of understanding these personal narratives. Key lessons. Self-awareness. Recognize that your attitudes towards money are shaped by your past. Understanding this can help you identify biases and change detrimental habits. Learning from experience. Reflect on both your successes and mistakes. Every financial decision, whether good or bad, offers a lesson that can guide future actions. Customized approach. What works for someone else may not work for you. Personalize your financial strategies based on your unique history and goals. Actionable insight. Take time to reflect on your financial upbringing. Journal your money memories and beliefs to understand how they influence your decisions today. This awareness can be a powerful catalyst for change. This chapter encourages you to delve deep into your own money story. By examining your past, you can reshape your future financial behavior to align with your true goals and values. Chapter 9. Avoiding the Trap of Lifestyle. Inflation. One of the subtle yet dangerous pitfalls in personal finance is lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase your spending as your income grows. In Chapter 9, Finacial warns against letting higher earnings lead to proportionately higher expenses. Key lessons. Frugality over flash. True wealth is built not by spending more as you earn more, but by saving and investing the difference. Mindful spending. Be conscious of your spending habits. Just because you can spend more doesn't mean you should. Long-term focus. Increased spending today can jeopardize your financial freedom tomorrow. Avoid the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle unnecessarily. Actionable insight. Commit to a fixed savings rate regardless of income increases. Regularly review your budget to ensure that rising income does not translate into proportionally rising expenses. This chapter highlights the importance of discipline and mindfulness in spending. By resisting lifestyle inflation, you safeguard your future and maintain the freedom to invest in what truly matters. Chapter 10. Emotions at the Core of Financial Decisions. In the final chapter, Finacial delves into the emotional dimension of money. Unlike many financial texts that focus purely on numbers, the psychology of money explores how emotions, fear, greed, regret, and euphoria shape our financial decisions. Key lessons. Emotional awareness. Recognize when emotions drive your decisions. Being aware of your emotional state can help you pause and make more rational choices. Managing bias. Emotions often lead to cognitive biases that distort our perception of risk and reward. Learning to manage these biases is crucial for long-term success. Balanced decision-making. Develop strategies to temper emotional impulses with logical thinking. This balance is essential to prevent costly mistakes and to harness the power of your emotions in a constructive way. Actionable insight. Before making a significant financial decision, take a step back and assess your emotional state. Consider waiting 24 hours before acting on impulse and use techniques like journaling or meditation to gain clarity. This chapter reminds us that money is not just a numbers game, it's a deeply human one. By understanding and managing the emotional drivers behind your financial choices, you can create a more stable and thoughtful approach to wealth.